Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Strictove, my boy D, the Arsenal way. Welcome back to another episode. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, whatever it is that these other YouTubers tell you to do.
But do it for us. You know what's going on, man. Monday night, 7 p.m. the Arsenal way. Before we get into it, like we always do, how's your week been? How you been up to, my bro?
Bro, the week's been flipping fantastic. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. The smile on my face. The smile on my face lets me know that
there's a look in your eyes saying the rest of it is a bit mad for me to remember.
Say you catch me wherever I fall. You say it best.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
When you the
say nothing at all.
Hey, you know what them tunes there, bro?
Big rhythm, fam. Big rhythm, bro.
Big boy rhythm, that bro.
I got a playlist called Different in my phone. Like it's called Different.
Yeah, on the Spotify thing.
Yeah, it's called Different. Like the name was different. It's all different type of rhythms. Like,
what kind of songs you got in there? What other songs you got in there?
I got like Billie Eilish in there.
Yeah.
I got like Coldplay in there.
You need them man there still. Blur. Yeah. You need them man there.
I got like a couple of tunes that I don't know what they're called and that, but I just Shazam them. You know what I'm saying? A couple French rhythms in there. Couple tunes that I just listen to on my own in the car. Yeah. When I'm in the car, my ones, I go to Different. I just play like like that tune. I got that tune that like what's that tune called, man? I got one tune that everyone knows, yeah, but I just can't remember what it's called, bruv.
It's an old song?
It's not even old. It's like it's just like it's just different. Like it's just like what I just call it Different, bruv. You know what I'm saying? I got a playlist. I got like,
bro.
Fleetwood Mac.
What bangers, bro? Come on.
Yeah, Fleetwood Mac. I got Bon Jovi in there. You get me? I'll go from flipping Free From Desire. No, I got that in there.
Yeah.
I got like Liberian Girl, Michael Jackson in there.
Because people don't know how important to have different tastes.
Yeah, bro, Imagine Dragons in there.
Do you get me?
Like, bro, my thing is mad. Golden Brown, The Strangers in there, The Stranglers.
Yeah, you got a playlist still. You got a playlist.
It's all Yesterday, The Beatles, mad.
You got a playlist. He's got Beatles. He's got a playlist.
Mad. Mental.
He's got a playlist. You know what I was banging out the other day?
All my troubles are so far away. Oh my God, you don't know about that. People don't know about that, man.
Cause
suddenly, hey. Don't know about that.
Hey, I was listening to and I bang this song out when I'm running. Yeah, I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Hey, that's a FIFA tune. That was FIFA back in the day. Was it
FIFA 98?
98, one of them ones. Old school.
Yeah.
Come on, my boy. Cultured, man. Yeah, we're cultured over there, man. We're cultured over this side, man. We're not just
balanced. We're cultured and balanced.
We're not just black, bro.
Cultured and balanced.
Cultured and balanced, man.
Yeah, Natalie Imbruglia. I don't care. Who's that? I'm torn. Nothing's left untorn. No.
Natalie Imbruglia. Big rhythm.
Now you're naked.
I'm putting that in my thing. Now I forgot about that tune.
Illusions never change. This is something. Hey.
I naked on the floor. Bang or I, bro. I'm adding that to my playlist now.
Hey.
Different.
Hey.
Big tune.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro.
I feel like you've won. I feel like you've won. I need to get. I need to capture. I can't believe you added that.
Cause you see them people, yeah. Their lyrics, yeah, is cause.
Bro, you know one of my favorite artists of all time is Amy Winehouse, fam.
Bro, lyrics, Amy's deep with it, bro.
Back to Black is one of my favorite tunes ever. Back to Black is on. You only say goodbye with words. Oh my gosh.
But you know my favorite tune though? Yeah. Play this at my funeral. Play this, whatever.
God forbid. God forbid.
For that, yeah. Fast Cars, Tracy Chapman.
Fast Cars, what tune is that?
You got a fast car. I got a
Oh yeah, big tune.
Together we any place is better. Hey, you see that song, yeah?
Who sings that?
Tracy Chapman, bro. I stop whenever I hear that song.
You ain't gonna fast. Yeah, big tune.
I respect that song, bro. Every time I hear
that's a massive tune.
I stop and I respect that song, bro. I have to listen to it. Like
that song tune don't go past massive.
Me. That song bring a tear to a brother's eyes, bro. I swear.
Yeah, but I've got a couple others like Ocean Eyes, Billy Eyes, and you got like flipping.
I might do that now, actually.
Yeah, Ocean Eyes is different.
I might do that now, to be fair.
Ocean Eyes is meant California Dreaming. Oh my day. When I listen to California Dreaming. California Dreaming is pretty when the sky is green. Mad tune, but Ocean Eyes. Natasha Bedingfield, Unwritten. Yeah. I'm getting that now as well, Unwritten. I'm getting that right. I'm adding all of these tunes to my different playlist. I got a different playlist. It's called Different. I got different new as well.
Oh, you got a next one after that.
I got a next one, different new. Do you know what I'm saying? I got a mad one. I got different versions, bruv. But like I say, the one that I listen to right now, regardless, is Can I Call You Rose, though?
Can I call you Rose?
Can I call you Rose?
Sweet like the flower.
Blue. Madness. You're going mad.
Hey, Lighthouse Family as well.
Lighthouse Family is cold.
Hey, we could do this all flipping day,
bro. We could do this all day. This is what you're not coming for realness. This is the difference between us and everyone else. This is the difference. You lot got to start respecting. You got to start subscribing and making us the big dogs. What's going on out there? You lot don't share enough. You don't hype enough.
You don't understand?
You're not making everyone else full time, and us man, I still got to be part time.
Do you understand? Make like the subscribe hype. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up Joe as well. We see you, Joe, in the comments.
Come on, Joe, man. Big up, man.
Big up Joe, man. But yeah, man, listen. Obviously, we've been singing and getting back with the old stuff, but we got a new boy on the block.
Yeah. Do you know what though? You know what? Yeah. Like, do you know what? Yeah. I don't even want to get into Max because you know who I need to give more credit to? Jokeres, because I feel like he's been overshadowed because of this Max Diamond thing. And I feel like Jokeres.
He's 16.
No, but what I'm saying is Jokeres right now in the last few games, he's doing what we bought him to do. You don't have to score 50 goals in the season. I just need you to score crucial goals. He scored 2-1. He scored the second goal against Tottenham. And this game, he's really the one that scored the crucial goal. Max Diamond was the game changer, of course. You know what I'm saying? He came on and changed the whole game. But Jokeres was there. Do you know how many times the ball fell in the box? Yeah. During the game, and no one was there to finish it off against everyone. You know how many times? It happened about 4 times.
For once, for once, Gyökeres was in that place. Do you understand? But bro, it was Max that put that ball in a box.
Max came. The thing is with Max is, I said this on a video that I did, yeah, and I was chatting to a few people. I said, big up Joe. Gyökeres didn't set up the second goal. It's Martinelli, by the way. But anyway, you see, Max Darman, yeah, he's one of them players, yeah, that you can't teach football to. So you don't really need to teach him when to pass or when to play. He's already 16 and he already looks like he's 30. So you don't need to teach him when to pass or when to shoot or the right thing. He's already got the natural talent and skill of any player that I've seen in a long, long time. Obviously, you've got the Messis, the Yamals, but he can drift past players better than anyone at our club. So the fact that you can do that already, you can't teach that. You can't teach his first touch. You can't teach his mindset. One thing we have to all protect him from, all of us, is the issues in the world. You get me? That's the only thing that's going to stop him achieving greatness, is if his life's issues get in the way of his trajectory. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's at the right club. He's at the right club. I think when I heard the press conference from Arteta today, like he was saying something along the lines of like everything, everyone needs to calm down. Do you understand? Like it was a great moment. Words to that effect. We just take it, just ease with it, because we have to remember, bro, he's still only 16 years old, bro. The brother can't even change in the changing rooms with the other players.
Yeah.
Like, that's how young this brother is. And if you look at the risk actually bringing this guy on against Everton, these men are like, are like the most physical specimen, bro. They could really ruin you if you ain't got that about you. Do you know what I'm saying? And bro, that last goal where he headed it past man and chopped one, like a madness could have happened in between, bro.
It's nasty work. He's a madman.
Yeah. And I hate your sentiments about Gyökeres. He did definitely change the game. And I think there's a lot of things that went unnoticed in that game because of the Max Darman goal, which obviously is a huge thing. But we also kept a clean sheet. We also improved our goal difference over Man City to 7+7, which is an additional point. Let's say for
facts. And also, would like to add to your point, for them to catch up, they have to beat us. They still have to play us.
Exactly.
We're not an easy team to beat, but especially the way our form is, their form is. Ain't gonna be no easy game for them. Everyone always worries about Arsenal. Yeah, you got to beat Man City. No, we don't have to beat them. They have to beat us. It's a different scenario going into that game. And another thing that you were saying about Darman, what I like about Arteta is I think Arteta's got a bigger purpose. The reason why he's trying to downplay that, if we had won the league for the last 2 years in a row, he would hype up Darman a lot more. It would be like, yes, this guy's, you know what I mean? Because that's your job. But you see, Arteta, he's not getting carried away with being distracted. He knows he has to win this league. You know what I'm saying? The Darman thing is nice. It will add to it if he wins the league. If he doesn't win the league, it's just hype. Do you get it? And Arteta knows that. So I'm happy that he's staying focused and keeping it. Because obviously, all of us, all the Arsenal fans, all the people that don't like Arteta, are all getting giddy. All the people that think that Man City were going to catch us and all this type of stuff. Yeah, it's fine. You're going to think that. But everyone's getting giddy again. Everyone's thinking Arsenal have won the league. And Arteta's just saying, listen, we haven't won the league until you've won the league. You know what I'm saying? Let me stay focused.
Relax. That's what he's saying. Saying.
We got a game next week. We got Man City next week. You know what I'm saying? Then we've got the good thing about it is we've got whether we win or lose against Man City next week in the cup final, the next week after that is we've got Bournemouth at home. Man City have got Chelsea away.
So we could even actually increase
that. And Chelsea are battling for top 4 right now. They need to win that game, bro. So we can really, do you know what I'm saying? I know Bournemouth are a hard game, especially this Bournemouth team, but we can really stay focused and say, you know what, we can really give Man City a big issue here. They got to catch us. They got a game behind. They've got hard games coming up. It's just hard work for them, bro.
Do you know what I feel as well, bro? I feel like that pressure that we was under against Tottenham, Chelsea, Brighton, I feel that pressure's eased off a bit in terms of we couldn't really afford to make any errors, and that pressure might have added to the nerves. You know, for instance, now let's say we'd have drawn that game on Saturday, yeah, and then the next time we play isn't to 2 weeks or a week and a bit, yeah. That pressure is still there. That pressure still lingers. But now I feel the pressure is going to be slightly off of us. The pressure is still there. Don't get me wrong. But what we've done now is we've actually then rebuilt the gap to a bigger gap than we've had all season, or certainly this year. Like 9 points. I don't care what anyone says about City got a game in hand. Game in hand don't matter. Points come first, bro. Because them game in hands ain't a guarantee they're going to win that. We saw they were guaranteed supposedly to win against Forest, guaranteed to win against West Ham, and they didn't. So I'm not counting no game in hand like it's supposed to be a great advantage. If anything, it's a disadvantage to them because there's a pressure that they have to win their game in hand. They have to, otherwise their
game in hand is Crystal Palace as well.
It's done. And Crystal Palace is tricky for them.
Palace
at the Etihad, has been a tricky fixture for Man City.
Yeah.
It's almost like one of their bogey teams, especially at home. So I feel like there's a lot that we've progressed, a lot that we've proved to ourselves. And I said, look, this ain't the same Arsenal team. I think Arsenal team seasons before would have crumbled against Chelsea or Tottenham. Definitely would have crumbled at Brighton. We've passed those tests, yeah, bruv. None of those games were fun. Maybe Tottenham, but none of those games were fun, bro. Like, and I don't mean it in terms of how we were playing, but I mean it in terms of our nerves, bro. My nerves, bro. My nerves have shredded like at least 5 centimeters in the last 2 weeks, bro. None of those games were fun. And for us to come through it and literally only conceded 2 goals. Conceded 2 goals.
And won games.
And scored how many goals in between? 4 against Tottenham, 2 against Chelsea, 1 against Brighton, 2 against Everton. 7 goals.
Yeah.
And because we're different, bro. We are different. And at the same time, City haven't been fluent scoring goals. They're leaking goals. Haaland can't seem to find the back of the net, even if he was a fisherman, bro. Like, there's nothing that they like City got going on. The pressure is getting to them, getting to the players, getting to Pep, and getting to the fans, bro. And this is what I am loving the most. And no one can't tell me nothing about anything. This Arsenal team is different to the ones we've seen over these past few years. This Arsenal team has matured. This Arsenal team are giving it all they have. They're more emotionally responsible, bro. The manager himself, bro. Title races were never going to be easy. It was never going to cruise to victory. Yeah, it was never going to do that. There are going to be a few bumps in the road. But I feel like with this team and everything we've gone through this season with injuries, because we've had injuries as well, bro. We have had
loads of injuries, loads
of injuries. In fact, we've got players today still carrying injuries.
Our injuries have been long term. Havertz was long term. Odegaard long term.
Marino
long term. Saka was out for ages. You had flipping Gabriel was out for time. Saliba was out for ages. Calafiori was out for ages. Ben White's been out for ages. Like our injuries have been manic. Injuries.
Max Dowman's been out.
You know what I'm saying? Dowman's been out. Obviously, Gyökeres was out for a bit.
Gyökeres was out. Like, if you look at the team, bro, we have had injuries. But the difference this season is everyone that has come in the level hasn't dropped. The emotional response.
I don't even think it's so much the level hasn't dropped, you know. Do you know what I think the difference is? This Arteta has imprinted himself on the players. You see that on the pitch. You can tell that by what happened at the weekend. There was 2 instances at the weekend that were crazy that made you realize this team is ready to die. Was the Gabriel block when he hits his face. You know what I'm saying? And the Calafiori block. Where the man's on the floor and does everything he can. Like these 2 moments just show exactly how desperate this team is to win and to fight for each other. It's desperation, bro. The same as when I said about Odegaard. Odegaard has been injured and dropped in the last few weeks, and he's celebrating the same way as if he's playing every week. Like the same way Gyökeres comes on. He hasn't started yet. He has a bad game, doesn't start. He comes on, scores, celebrates like he's been playing every single week. No one in the team gets dropped and is sulking or is having a bad egg or anything like that. Arteta doesn't stand for that, and they all have accepted that it's a team game. We all want to win. Lewis Skelly was the first one over to flipping Dalman. He hasn't played all season.
Yeah. And this is the thing a lot of people label against Arteta, isn't it? Is the whole, he doesn't know how to handle big characters. He doesn't know how to. Why? Listen. First of all, let's even nip that in the bud, bro. Why would you want to deal with difficult people if you don't have to? Number one. Number two, like Fergie always did. Fergie has always said, club comes first and I am second. He's always like Fergie, one of the most successful managers in Premier League history. The club comes first, I come second. Why do you want to have to deal with difficulties? Like, he couldn't deal with Aubameyang. He doesn't want to deal with what's the other French shoot again? The one with the curly hair, long curly hair. Guendouzi. It's not about dealing with characters, yeah, because I'm sure there's loads of men in the Arsenal team that have character, but it's just about not dealing with difficult people. You can't set a plan, and especially if you're a manager who believes in youth, you're bringing youth from the academy into introducing them to the first squad. They can't see man moving the way they're moving. You can't have your club captain coming in late on more than one occasion. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't have that. So all this talk about, he was never, he doesn't like dealing with, no, nobody likes dealing with difficult people, especially when your job's on the line. Every season as a manager, your job is on the line. So you got to make sure you have the right people who want to pull in the right way. Do you understand?
Even you're right to say that. I know, like you say, especially as your job's on the line, yeah. But even more so in this day and age where your job is on the line every week. Because it wasn't so long ago where everyone was saying if Arteta doesn't win, he has to go. Okay, that's cool. Arteta is in the final. People are still saying he has to tweak things. Arteta is top of the league. It's only me and you that were on Potts' channel saying, bro, why are we talking about anything when we're top of the league? We're top of every metric. We only lost 3 games all season, and everyone is talking about how Arteta needs to do this and needs to do that. Now, the thing is about what you're saying about he doesn't do it with difficult people. We have to do it with difficult people every week on streams, bro. Same thing. It's the same thing, bro. Like, and this is the point I'm making. You see, the difference is, yeah.
You saying what man's difficult, bro?
Bro, me and
bro, me and you on this thing every week.
Me and you have got we've got to deal with difficult people on streams all the time. Yeah, so the difference is, this is the point that people don't do. They never apply it to their own life. You see, when you're dealing with a difficult person, it's about whether it's worth dealing with them. That's what you have to weigh up. It's not about whether you can deal with them or not. It's about how much is dealing with this person worth. So you see us, when we go on streams and we're talking to certain people that we don't really mix with like that, we don't really have the same mindsets or whatever. Some days you might be like, I never have a day on a Monday the Arsenal way where I feel like, I can't be bothered to do a street talk today. I never have that.
Of course.
I never have that feeling. Sometimes when I'm talking on the Dan Potts' show, and I'll be like, can I be bothered to deal with, I'm not going to say certain people's names, but can I be able to deal with that person today? Or can I be able to deal with this person today? Potts I can deal with every single day. But some people I can't bother to deal with every single day. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the same as what Arteta had to do. He had to think, can I be bothered to deal with Aubameyang for the next 3 years? Him coming in late every minute of the day. Him, you know what it's like when you've got a school mentality. Him talking, making players, sneaking them out to parties in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? Like the younger players are looking up to him and they're going out to parties. I mean, this is what people are not seeing. This is what's going on. Aubameyang's coming in flamboyant. That's fine. You can be flamboyant. But now you're making the youngsters come to a football match You see, remember when me and you talk and we say, you see this group of players, they're all married men and librarians and churchgoers. You know what I'm saying? These men are men of honor and character and faithful men. These are faithful men.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. That's what's portrayed. They're not in the media every week. They're not out partying every week. Aubameyang is, bro. Aubameyang is out weekly. Aubameyang is turning up flamboyant. Aubameyang's coming late to training. Aubameyang's doing all of that. Not to say that's not part of your flamboyance, but that's when Cristiano Ronaldo's not coming late to training.
And that's the thing. Like with Aubameyang, as much as I love the guy, yeah, but them things was annoying me, bro. And I know I've said it many times, but he just never took he made it look like it was a common room, like it was a college thing. Do you get what I'm saying? Which is fine if you're winning trophies, bruv. The whole time Abba was at Arsenal, we never smelt Champions League. Abba never
won the FA Cup, didn't we?
Yeah, we won the FA Cup, but we never smelt the Champions League, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I'm not taking away what he's added to this club, and I'm sure Arsenal is a club that he fondly remembers. But also, let's not forget, after that 300 grand a week, brother, this shit dipped. His form dipped. He never recovered that form again, bro. And I'm not saying, oh yeah, it's the money or did it, but I'm just saying, bruv, we have to acknowledge real events in chronological order. He signed a contract. He just fell, bro. Literally just fell. And then everything else that happened after that. And at the end of the day, bro, nobody wants to deal with anything that's going to make their job more difficult than it already is. Managing is difficult because you're not only having to deal with tactics, you have to deal with egos, man management, you have to deal with encouraging, discouraging, and balancing all of that within a squad of, I don't know, over 20 or 30 people. That's your job. You are emotional. You are in charge with handling their emotions on a daily basis, whether it's training or whether it's on the pitch. Do you get what I'm saying? And listen, I think Arteta's dealt with that brilliant. He looks like one of those really man-managing type guy. Like he's not one of them ones that will ever throw his players under the bus.
Never.
You see some managers who do that. Arteta will protect his players, and in turn, they work for him. They play for him.
They
look
do.
Like you said, look at Calafiori. Look at that tackle. Look at that block. Look at Hincapié. Look at Gabby. Like these men are willing to die for this guy, bro. And you're trying to tell me, get this manager out. Get this manager out. You get what I'm saying? I don't get it, bro.
It's embodied with. Do you know what the biggest sign is that people are playing for the manager? Yeah, is the players that we want to stay contracts.
There you go.
That's the biggest sign.
Early as well.
Every single player that we want to stay has decided they're going to stay. Saliba signed new deal. Gabriel, Saka. All of these guys, Declan Rice came and he's going to get a new deal. Timber, these guys are all signing deals.
Waneri,
signed a new deal. You know what I'm saying? Eze rang Arteta to come to Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to always like look for the reason why. You can just actually look at what's actually going on, and then the answer will be there. When people say, "Oh, but most of these players," when people say that, we used to go on streams and people say, "But if Arteta doesn't win, most of these players are going to want to leave. They're going to go Real Madrid. They're going to go Barcelona." Why are they signing contracts then?
Exactly.
Because all of them are signing contracts, bro. All of them.
And signing early. None of this end of the season.
And long contracts. Saka's on these men are on 6-year deals, bro. Yeah. These men are not on a 2-year deal. Remember before where we used to have, just sign for 1 more year or play. Like we used to always be haggling with players. Do you know how many times we used to have Nasri, please, Van Persie, I beg you stay. I beg you stay, Haleb. I beg you stay. Do you know what I'm saying? We used to always haggle. We even started losing players that weren't even the superstars of our team, like the Clichés and the Sagners, haggling with them guys. Do you remember? We was haggling with. Now you have to ring Arteta to come Arsenal. Do you get me? It's a different ball game now. It's a different kettle of fish. No one's. When people say to me now, "Oh yeah, Saliba," why would Saliba go Real Madrid? You're at Arsenal now. You love it. You're living in London, one of the most expensive cities in the world. Yeah, you're at one of the best clubs in the world. You're growing with this team. You're a young player. What do you need to go Real Madrid? Your team's better than Real Madrid's. What do you need to go Real Madrid for? You're earning the money you need to earn. You're the best centre back in the world at Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're Spanish, yeah, and it's your dream to play for Real Madrid or Barcelona or Bayern Munich, none of these players are going to go anywhere.
And that's the true sign of they trust the manager, they trust the project, they want to make the fans happy. Do you get what I'm saying?
Honestly, on this truth, if Arsenal manage to get over the line, they get that winning feeling, they start to taste it, yeah, I can guarantee you we will end up winning like 5 or 6
everything
in 10 years.
We'll win everything. I think we'll do the Champions League.
Bro. Like this is what they don't. One thing you don't want is this team that's young to get to understand winning. You don't want them to get a monster mentality for real. You don't want Arteta, who's already a maniac, now knowing that he can win. That's the last thing you lot want, bro. You want a maniac to be winning, like Guardiola. He'll win everything. You think Arteta is one of them guys? He was brought up in Spain. Cool. Came over here. He's played under David Moyes, Arsene Wenger, and then went and learned at Guardiola. He's seen the maniacs in play. He will want to win 4, 5. Like Guardiola won everything in 1 year at Barcelona. Everything. Super Cup, league, call it everything. Like the Charity Shield. Arteta's a maniac like that. He's a madman, bruv. You don't want Arteta to start winning stuff. He will start trying to win the under 21s. He will start trying to win the under 8s.
Oscars.
Olympics. Arteta's trying to win acting awards and documentaries, and he's trying to win it.
MasterChef.
That's it. British Bake Off. He's trying to win Great British Bake Off and all of that, bro. X Factor. He's a madman. You don't want him to start trying to win bare stuff because he will do that, bro. And this team, they're a young team that are growing together. If they start learning how to win, it's a long day for everybody because this team can be upgraded still. You can still say, oh, we need a specialist left winger. You can still say, oh, we need a specialist number 10 potentially, even though we've got a few of them number 10s. Oh, you can still say, you know what, yeah? Let's imagine we had a gunman striker that we would just go all clear as day as, yeah, that's the guy. Imagine we had a Hazard left wing if we managed to find one of them. Imagine this team finds the click. You don't want this team getting the missing pieces of the puzzle, bro. These men are 23, 24, 25 years old, bro.
You know what it is as well for me as well, yeah? It's the Haaland, the academy as well. The academy is all so strong. If you look at within the Arsenal squad, yeah, we've got 5 players who've actually played from the academy in the last couple of seasons. Like Owaneri obviously has come through, Skelly's come through, obviously Max has come through. What's the youth that played the other day? Like bro, our academy
Marley Salmon.
Marley Salmon's come through, and then in fact, it's more than 5. It's about 6, 7 youths that they're getting a taste for it. Like we are as a club right now, yeah, we are healthy. Like health bar is maxed. I mean, probably like 95. Get us the trophies, it'll get to 100, bro. Like we are healthy. Like there's not one aspect of the club right now that someone can say you would swap for another club. I heard what's his name? What's the former Everton manager again? The Belgian manager.
What about Martinez?
He was saying in Europe, and these are his words, Arsenal are highly respected and feared in Europe. This guy has got no affiliation with Arsenal. He's got no skin in the game. Doesn't benefit him to say or not say it. He said Arsenal are most feared. And then you got Guillem Balligate, yeah? Everyone knows Guillem, like OG.
Yeah, Spanish
OG
media.
before, what's my guy? What's that idiot now? what's here we go guy? What's his name? Fabrizio.
Fabrizio.
Yeah.
Romano.
Yeah. Yeah. OG Gilliam was saying, bro, Arsenal are one of the most fair teams in Europe.
But I would agree with that.
Nothing. They've no affiliation with the club. These guys are talking what they see. These guys are talking what they see. And not only are they talking what they see, they're also talking what they hear around Arsenal. So when I say we're in a healthy place, for the longest time, I can't think of when it's been this good even without a trophy. And that's the scary part. It's this good without a trophy. Imagine what a trophy is doing. Imagine the levels is elevating. Imagine the players who on their radar want to play for Arsenal. Imagine that. Imagine when it comes to now where there's a player that's available and City is there, Chelsea's there, United's there. All of a sudden they think, nah, I don't want none of that. I want Arsenal. These are what the club is currently going through now, where everyone just wants a part of it. I saw this Malik Tillman who plays for Leverkusen, talking about, if there's a team I'd play for, I want to play for Arsenal. For years, bro, that went out the window. For years. We had to deal with the remainder of the ones Chelsea didn't sign. Those are the ones we went for. The ones United or the ones City didn't sign. Those are the ones we went for. Like, bro, Pep didn't respect us. Yeah? Pep sold us Zinchenko. Pep sold us Jesus. No respect. No respect.
Facts.
Yeah? Ask Pep now to sell us
Savinho.
Or someone he's not even rating.
Facts.
Yeah? Someone Nico, what's that Nico guy? The one with the hair.
O'Reilly.
Not O'Reilly, the other one.
Oh, Gonzalez.
No, the other one. They got bare Nicos.
What Nico? I don't know.
Light skin, you short brother.
Light skin, short.
Left or right? Fullback.
No, I don't know.
God, they got bare Nico.
Rico. My bad.
Nico.
Oh my word, that is. I can't believe.
Pep would never sell that youth to us now. Even if he's nowhere near the team, but out of like fear of like what Arsenal could potentially turn this brother to, or what this guy could, the respect that we have earned, bro, that mistake he will never make again, bro. He will never make again. And that's because Arteta has earned that respect. Like, he didn't think Arsenal was ever going to challenge him. He never in his wildest dream thought Arsenal. Do you remember when Pep would batter Arsenal? Like, I was at the game one time. We lost 3-0. And I remember Ozil had a stinker. I think De Bruyne scored. And after all the batterings Pep used to give us, he would go in the press conference, and you know what he would say? He'd be like, listen, this is a very good team. Arsenal, a very good team. Arteta's a very good manager. He always used to, like, what's the word now? Words keep leaving me, bro. And not patronize us. Because guess what? He was enjoying beating us. But now when you hear Pep talk about Arsenal, you don't want to talk about Arsenal. He's sarcastic when he talks about Arsenal now. Do you get what I'm saying? So we've seen the process. People talk about process, but we're actually seeing it in real time. The vision that the board, not even the board, the Arteta was talking about when he first joined, we're actually seeing it now. We are, at least, if not anything else, respected. If not anything else, respected, bro. If not anything else. We've heard people slander us for finishing fourth. They laughed at us, fourth only. Then they started to laugh at us for finishing second ole. Now they're laughing at us at potentially being the worst champions ever. Brother, the respect that we have got back now, I could only give the highest praise to the manager, bro, and the staff behind, because now people are so shook. They started to make jokes about us being champions. That is how far we've come. We've come from bottle jobs. We come from top four, second to now, bro. Like, these are going to be the worst champions ever. When prior, that talk has never existed. It was all about crossing the line and winning the league. Now, no, it's not about winning the league. It's about how you win the league now, which is crazy. And everyone don't realize it's a sign of respect. It's a sign of admiration, bro. This manager, as the bottom gooners like to refer to him, this manager has done that. This manager has done that.
No, it's a fact, and I think you're right about that in regards to like you're forcing people to change their tune, which is what your job is. Your job is to force people to change their tune, but it becomes a thing of, is it sustainable? This is the worst champions in the history. Can they keep doing corners? Corner kick FC, blah, 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 blah. To coming to the point where now everyone is starting to feel like, you know what? We can't even deal with this team. You don't want to play this team. Like I said before, you can still look at it and say, you know what, Martinelli, you can get rid of Martinelli, you can get rid of Trossard and upgrade the left wing. There's a couple of major upgrades that can happen that would make us even scarier. This is the thing that people are realizing. They're starting to actually think, hold on, if they've got corners on smash and then they start scoring open play goals massively, then what are you going to do?
You'll find something else, bro.
Because you have to remember, but it's all well and good finding something else, but by the time you found something else to complain about, we won 2, 3, 4 titles. I ain't got a problem with that. That's what they did with Pep. Oh, can he dominate in England? He came over and won 4 in a row. What do you mean, can he dominate in England? He didn't just dominate in England, he dominated in Europe. Pep got to the point where the Premier League became boring. You knew Man City were going to win. You knew that they would dominate. You used to watch a match. Teams couldn't even get the ball. You couldn't get the ball. Like that's how it was. People talking about that. And once you go past the stage of doubt, then it becomes to appreciation and admiration.
Yeah, they're gonna have to respect it.
That's the next step, bro. That's the next step, because the fact of the matter is, no team, you can play Arsenal, and every team used to be able to figure out how to beat Arsenal. That's what it was. You played David Moyes' team. We knew what they were going to do, and their game plan was always going to we was always going to get unstuck to a David Moyes, to a Sean Dyche, to a Sam Allardyce.
Because that's a great point. How do you beat Arsenal? That's a great point. Like exactly like you said it like just now. Yeah, you could literally say back then, even as an Arsenal fan, how people can beat us. Now, yeah, I generally don't know how teams could beat us.
There's no way you can just fling up a game plan and say that's how you beat Arsenal. It doesn't exist. The game plan to beat Arsenal doesn't exist, bro. Most of the time,
we've lost this season. Yeah, wonder goals.
Not just wonder goals. Yeah. Like. It's either a wonder goal or it's based on an event that's not within our control, like Aston Villa, red card, 10 men, or whatever it is. Like certain teams, certain games where when we played Chelsea and they had 10 men and stuff like that, we didn't win the game. They got a draw. There's a chaos in the game. When we played Liverpool, Szoboszlai scored a free kick from 40 yards. You know what I'm saying? That's what. Not Villa. Sorry, Trey. It's the wrong game. I'm talking about a different game. But yeah, certain games and certain teams, yeah, you can't just fling up a game plan, yeah, and beat Arsenal. It doesn't exist anymore. Before, you could just say, yeah, channels, make sure they don't do their little 1-2s, low 2 banks of 4, and then you'll catch them on the break. That was how it used to be. And all these Man United pundits that keep coming out talking about how Arsenal this and Arsenal that. Do they remember how they used to play when they used to play us? Do they remember what they used to do when they used to play us? When we used to have the ball for 90 minutes of the game and they're kicking. Do they remember the game when Gavin Neville nearly broke Reyes in 5 pieces? Do they not remember those games and they used to kick the life out of us?
Convenient. Bro, I can't take any, bro. Out of them, man, who I can't take serious, bro. That John Obi Mikel, bro.
No, but you see John Obi Mikel.
I'm borderline in hate, on hate with this guy, bro.
Yeah, but you see my man, do you know what he done? He's trying to get a Sky Sports gig, innit? So what he thought he would do was let me go and say I'm madness and try and say even more to get myself in the limelight. The problem is with John Obi Mikel, what he's done it so much that he's actually got the attention that he wanted. But the problem is now what he hasn't accounted for is that this is the new world where people now are online and what you say goes viral online and you get clowned for it. Because you're saying Arsenal cheated their way to the title, forgetting that you were part of the Chelsea team. You're saying that you're trying to cuss Arsenal to try and get in there with the in crowd, but the in crowd is slowly but surely becoming the out crowd, because everyone that said Arsenal are cheating their way or slowly but surely are making the Premier League worse. As the closer it gets to the title, it's more that nobody really cares, and you start becoming respected. John Obi Mikel is going to be on his own cussing Arsenal when everyone else is going to change their tune. Look at Hurstler. Look what Hurstler did. Hurstler said Arsenal don't play football. Only one team wanted to play football. Blah 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 blah. Now that would be cool if Arsenal weren't winning the league.
Yeah.
If Arsenal end up going winning the league, you've got 30. You only play Arsenal twice in the league, my guy. You're kind of like you play Arsenal every week. You've got 36 other games to worry about. What are you worried about the 2 games you play Arsenal for? Oh, we're the only team that can play football. Well, how about your 36 other games? Why are you where you are in the league then?
Exactly. And
why are you out of the FA Cup or whatever it is? Why are you not in you? Because you've got 36 other games, bro.
And to be fair, we knocked them out of the Carling Cup.
Why are you not flying in every other competition where you don't play us?
Yeah.
Do you get it? You keep worrying about playing us. You only play us twice, my G.
I think yeah, a lot of these people used to depend on like how bad we was. So them engagements used to travel far. You know, like when Everett's talking about, oh, Arsenal are my babies, you know, and you know
Netflix are always next
Netflix
season.
FC. You know, I got people like Scholes saying no one should get the title if bruv, and what's crazy is you've watched City accumulate 115 charges. Not once has one of you, man, come out and said something about that. And if you did, you didn't say it loud enough. Yeah? Those are your neighbors. Not once have any of you come out and called that out. Chelsea today will find 10 point something million. Yeah. Ironically, for under backhanded payments. Yeah. With players, that's cheating. Yeah, it's illegal. You can't do that.
It's cheating. Yeah. It's cheating, bro.
You can't
call
do
it
that.
What it is. Call it what
with
it is.
Players that Mikel Obi has played with: Eden Hazard, Samuel Eto'o, Ramirez, Willian. All these players from 2011 to 2018. Between them times, Chelsea have won the league, Champions League, Europa, FA Cup. And you're calling Arsenal cheats because of set pieces. But you won't come out and say, oh, we were cheats, so therefore we shouldn't also be recognized as champ. But everything you won in the peak period of Chelsea's dominance, yeah, everything you've won has had a stain on it. You'd have had a transfer embargo. No other team has had a transfer embargo. No other team. Certainly no other like London club and no other like traditional top 4 team. You'll have had a transfer embargo. You've won. You've managed to sign all the best players in that period because with your backhanded stuff, yeah. And you're coming to Arsenal talking all this crap because of set pieces. Because you know, bro, you're gonna have to accept that Arsenal winning this league. Whether you respect it or don't respect it, that's your business. That's your business.
But you're not. That's what I'm saying. You're not respecting it. Yeah, makes no difference to the outcome of life. It's like us. It's like when you say, "Oh, he's just a rich boy, though." He's still not struggling for paying his bills.
Do you get me?
That's what we do. We always look for something that brings down what they've got. You get it? Because we don't have it. Yeah, but he was silver spoon, man. Oh yeah, that's nice, but he still got a nicer car than me. Do you get me? That's what he's still on a private jet. Yeah, but it's not. It's his dad's money. Yeah, but I don't have any money. Yeah, man's broke, worried about another man's money.
Yep.
You get me? This is the same thing that they're doing. Yeah, they're a brilliant team, but they don't score open play goals with free flowing football. What are you talking about? Have we got Maradona and Pele up front or something? I don't understand. That makes no difference to us, bro. And this is what
it's a coping mechanism, isn't it?
This is what we needed, because this is what it was. Remember when Henry was tearing up the league? They wanted to compare Van Nistelrooy. Remember, this is what we missed. This is what we've not had for a long, long time. This is what we needed. It shows that we're in the right conversations again.
We're in the right place.
This is the conversation that we need. I need you guys to look at to find reasons why we're not the best team in the league. I need that. That's what I need. When Pep Guardiola was dominating the league, they were talking about how, yeah, he's dominating the league, but he's boring. His football's boring. It's just pass at the back. He needs to play. What did they say? He needs to play with his defense is weak. He will never win the Champions League. That wins the Champions League. Okay, then he starts playing all differently. He's got 4 centre backs now. That's what I need. And I need Arteta to actually, the funny thing about it is, because Arteta's had so much stick, I actually want him to surpass a lot of other people. So because of Alex Ferguson, I wanted Pep to surpass Sir Alex Ferguson. So when Man City were doing all the stuff that they were doing, winning what they were doing, I wanted them to win the treble, to break, just to stop this Man United thing. I wanted them to stop all that. I wanted them to do the Centurions to beat. The only thing I didn't want them to do was the Invincible. I now need Arteta to surpass all these new age managers. He ain't gonna get to Pep anytime soon, because Pep's done it at 2-3 different clubs. But he can do it ahead of other people. He can do
it in the Premier League. He can do it in the Premier League.
But he's got to win 4 in a row and all that. Pep's got a lot of records that are going to be hard to achieve, like the 100-point record, the treble, the 4 in a row. He's got a lot of stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Pep's got a lot of stuff.
Arteta is learning. Arteta's first managerial job, 6 years in, could have had 3 titles by now.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
If not for inexperience, yeah. 3 consecutive titles, by the way. Yeah, if not for inexperience.
No, he couldn't have had one last year. Last year was miles behind.
Yeah, but I mean, let's all right. Finish in second. Yeah. All right. Okay. Cool. Give him 2. Give him 2. Yeah. Give him 2. Brother, with no experience, he's got almost there. This guy,
it's hard to achieve what Pep's achieved, even at Man City.
I think he can achieve it, bro. One thing I know about records, yeah, records are set by people and are broken by people. Whatever Pep did can be done by someone else. It might not necessarily.
But 4 in a row is an exceptional record to have, bro. That's like a Usain Bolt type of record. Like, you can't just get a 4 in a row in the Premier League like that. I don't think people even had 3 in a row until Pep done it.
No. United had 3 in a row.
Did they?
Yeah.
And even the Centurions, like, getting to 100 points, that ain't easy, bruv.
Bro, these things aren't easy, yeah. But if there's a manager that's gonna do it, yeah, is Mikel Arteta, bro. Like no one can't convince me any less or any more than that, bro. Like, we've got the right manager in this time with age on his side. How old is Arteta? Like 43, 44?
Yeah, he's young, man. He's a youngster, man.
In the managerial world, yeah, he's a baby. He's a baby.
Yeah,
Wenger came to Arsenal like 50-odd, 60-odd years old.
Yeah, but even what you're saying, which is right, like, he might be able to surpass Wenger. Yeah, because Wenger, how many titles did Wenger win? 3? 3 titles, never won a Champions League. He ain't going to surpass Wenger with the FA Cups. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many Wenger has.
You can surpass him with the FA Cups. You can surpass him with the FA Cups.
Nah, he can do, but I'm saying that those records are probably a little bit harder to do. But if he gets 1 Champions League, he's beating Wenger in the Champions League front. He can get potentially more than 3 Premier League. But to do what Guardiola did
in England, he can do that. I think he can.
Yeah, but he's got to win like 7 and 8 or something. Guardiola won like 7 titles or something, didn't he?
I think City won.
Let me Google it. Guardiola won.
Let me see.
He won like a lot of titles, bro. Like, I think people are not realizing how many titles Guardiola won.
Let me see.
You know what I'm saying? He won a lot, bruv. I think he got it 6 times. He's won it. I think he's won it 6 times.
6 times.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he's won it, and he won 4 in a row, bruv. Like, so 17, 18, 18, 19, 20. So he won it 2021, 21, 22, 22, 23, 23, 24. You see what I'm saying? Like,
so you're saying what? All right, let's do it like this, yeah.
He's won 4 League Cups, 3 English Super Cups. Yeah. He's won the UEFA Super Cup. Like,
let's do it like this.
He's won the Champions League. He's won virtually everything.
Let's do it.
He's won the FA Cup twice. It's hard to overtake that, bro.
No, hold on. Let's do it like this. Yeah. Let's say Arteta's here for another 10 years, yeah.
Another 10 years, yeah.
Another 10 years, yeah. So it takes him into like 54 or whatever. He's 54 years old, yeah.
Yeah.
How many titles do you reckon he can win in that 10 years?
Well, like I say, are you including this season?
Yeah, 10 years from now.
But that's what I'm saying. Are you including it if he wins this season?
Yeah, I'm including this season.
So he's won a title this season. So you're classing this season as a win, yeah?
Yeah.
Then it means you were saying he has to win 5 in 10 years. That's a lot of titles, bro. He's got to win a title every 2 years. Which I'm not saying is impossible to do, but I'm saying to win a title every 2 years consistently, that means you're now going to be regarded as one of the best managers in the Premier League history.
And that's why I bring up his age being a major factor. You know,
it is. But I think one thing that you're not accounting for is the fact that things get stale and things change. So you see, Pep has won 6 titles at Man City, and the fans are calling him out now because they're probably bored. You see what I'm saying? They like Pep can regain anything.
They're just not having it their way. That's what it is. They're not bored.
But you're not. You're assuming that Arteta is, because Pep doesn't ever finish outside. Very rarely does he finish outside the top 2. You're assuming that Arteta can maintain this highest level for 10 years straight, and not like get swayed. Things change. Has another child.
But I'm in context. I'm saying if he's here for 10 years, I'm not saying with any other like side notes and this and that. Yeah, Pep came to England at 45. Yeah. All the experience, what he's done in Germany, what he done in Spain. Yeah, Arteta's 43. Yeah. And at this stage, could have had 3 titles. I know last year's one, you could debate that, whatever. Yeah, could have had 3 titles. Yeah. Now, when he gets this over the line, which I believe he will, I 100% believe Arteta will be a dominant force in the Premier League.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. When you say a dominant force in the Premier League, like the dominant force that you're saying to overtake Pep is not just a dominant force in the Premier League. That's like one of the best managers of all time status. Do you get it? Like,
no, but that's a different argument. I'm
saying Pep won. When Pep was here, that Pep won like 6 or like 7 and 9 or something like that. Like 6, he won like 6 and 8. He won like 6 titles. Like every year he wins a trophy.
And you don't think Arteta can do that if he's here for another 10 years?
I do think he can, but for him to win 6 titles in 10 years or 7 titles in 10 years, plus 2 Champions Leagues he's won, I think. Has he won 2 Champions Leagues?
Pep won 1 in England.
But 1 Champions League. All right, so 1 Champions League, 1 Super Cup, 1 FIFA Club World Cup, 2 FA Cups, 4 League Cups, and 3 Charity Shields. Yeah. For him to do that, he's in the conversation of some of the best managers in Premier League history. You know what I'm saying? Now it can happen. I'm not saying it can't happen. It can happen, but I'm saying it's more realistic for us to look more so towards Wenger than it is towards Pep. Because Pep is in the Pep's in the bracket.
You got to look at the highest.
Pep's in the bracket with Sir Alex Ferguson and that level, isn't he?
All right, let's do it this way, yeah. If he wins the Prem this season, yeah, the league, he's already there with Klopp.
No, he's not.
Listen to my words, bro. Prem.
No, but that doesn't work like it doesn't work like.
No. Of course, it works like that. How many league titles did Klopp
win? That's like saying Claudio Ranieri is better. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you can't. It doesn't work like that, bro.
Of course, it works like that. What is Klopp's Premier League legacy? One title. Yeah, so he's equal.
No, it's not. It's not though, because he won everything in England. He won.
I said Prem. I deliberately said Prem. I didn't say anything else. Premier League. I'm not talking about FA Cup. I'm not talking about any other competition.
Yeah, but the only reason you're saying Premier League is because it suits the argument for Arteta, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? Why would you just take away other things?
But I'm talking. That's what I'm being specific.
Why don't you do it in England though? Why don't you just do it in England?
Specific. All right, if we're gonna say England, all right, cool. Let's say England. All right, cool.
That's a bit more of a realistic.
All right, let's do it this way, yeah. So he's already got an FA Cup.
Yeah.
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 And this season how it's going, he'll have a league, yeah. So then that leaves Champions League.
Yeah.
And
League Cup.
League Cup.
Yeah.
2 things, and he's done already.
No, but then what I'm saying is once you do that, you then have to then go into time frame.
He would have done it in lesser time.
No, it's in more time.
No,
he's been there 6 years. Klopp did it in 3 years.
Klopp never done it in 3 years. Klopp never done it in 3 years. Klopp didn't win his first time. Klopp didn't win his first thing till 4 years at Liverpool. His fourth season,
bro. Klopp won. Klopp did it quicker than us.
Bro, trust me, if you're a Liverpool hater like me, I know what I'm talking about, bro. Klopp didn't touch nothing till fourth. He lost countless of finals. Yeah, his first final he lost was to Dortmund in Europa Cup. He lost.
I don't think you're right,
bro.
I don't think you're right.
Google it. And if you're talking about in time, Arteta won his first trophy in how many weeks of being at Arsenal? Look it up.
You might listen. I'm looking at that. You might be right, but the point I'm making is it's still quicker than Arteta, isn't it?
No, it's not. He won a trophy before Klopp. Klopp took him 4 years.
I know that, but Klopp won the Premier League and the Champions League.
All right. So okay, cool. If Arteta does the Champions League and the Premier League this season, yeah,
he still did it in more time than Klopp.
How?
What do you mean how? Because Arteta next year will be his 7th season.
All right. So Google how long Klopp was in England for. You think Klopp was there for like 4 seasons or something?
No, I'm saying you're saying like if Arteta wins the league and Champions League this year, you're saying Klopp did it before that. He did it 2 years ago.
So what? Did Klopp sign the club? Did Klopp become Liverpool manager 2 seasons ago?
No, he would have won the 2 titles that we're talking about 2 years ago.
Okay, but
so he's 2 years ahead of Arteta.
My point still remains. Yeah, Klopp was at Liverpool. Klopp was at Liverpool longer than Arteta has been at Arsenal.
I don't know. I don't really get what that means, though. What's the
point you're trying to make is I think the point you're trying to make is that Klopp did it in less time. I think that's what you're trying to say.
He did, yeah.
Right. So I'm saying to you, if we're matching the 2 together, So in Klopp's, how long was Klopp at Liverpool?
Let me check. Because that's a good point. I'll Google this right now. From October 2015, October the 8th, 2015, until the 2023-24 season. So 8 years.
Right.
Yeah.
So Klopp, I think it's more than 8 years.
It's 8 years, 2023-24 season, isn't it? So eight and a half,
Yeah, no,
eight
but the
between
season,
8 and 9. If he went to the end of the season, 9
yeah, the
years.
season ended 20. So that's 9 years. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right, so Arteta's still got 3 more years to achieve that. Yeah,
He doesn't have 3.
Within that time frame.
He doesn't have 3.
No, listen to the argument I'm trying to say, bro.
Yeah, go on.
If Arteta, let's just say for argument's sake, let's say Arteta wins the League Cup, the Premier League, and the Champions League this season. Yeah, he's already done what Klopp did already.
But you keep saying that. And I'm trying to figure out why you keep saying it. Firstly, the things you're talking about are hypotheticals. That's the first thing, because it hasn't been done yet.
It has to be hypotheticals, because
let me tell you why it doesn't have to be hypotheticals yet. It's because up to this point where we are right now, Arteta has not got what Klopp's got. Do you get it? So no, that's what I'm saying. But
of course not, because Klopp had a longer time.
No, it's not because
that's not hypothetical.
No,
that's not hypothetical.
No, but you're going the wrong way. You're saying because Klopp had a longer time, but Klopp had already won these things before he left. So the time frame is not the point. The time frame is done already. Klopp has already done it. You see where Arteta is right now at Arsenal. Klopp has already got the Champions League and the league already.
But we can only go by. So that's what I'm saying. Klopp
he's already got it. He's already got it now. But you keep getting to the 9 year thing.
No, let's keep it fair. No, the 9 years has to be there because Klopp is
finished at Liverpool. Later down. Klopp is later down.
Klopp is finished at Liverpool. So we have to talk about his start and his end. Yeah? We start date and his end, right? Because he's done at Liverpool. So the two, we can't compare the two. Yeah. And if you're comparing the two, Arteta won a trophy before Klopp won a trophy at Liverpool, yeah. But let's keep it to the 9 years in Klopp's tenure, yeah. If you want to go year for year, you want to go like over their time at the respective clubs, yeah. Again, hypothetical, because it can only be hypothetical. If Arteta wins the Champions League, wins the league, and wins the League Cup this season, yeah, he's already matched Klopp in his 9 years at Liverpool.
Yeah, but that's a different point, though.
No, that is my point. That's the point I'm making. That's the point I'm making. That's my point.
No, but that point, again, is because what Klopp would say is I did it before him. Do you get it?
That's not an argument.
But it is an argument.
I did it. Okay, and then Arteta would say, well, I did it before 9 years.
No, you can't say I did it before.
Why can't you say that? You was there 9 years.
The reason why you can't.
Within 9 years, I did all these things that you did in less time, or I did it on this. Of course, you can say that.
No, after 9 years, he can say I did more in 9 years than you did in 9 years. After 9 years, do you get it? So if you have to have the equivalent, innit? So you have to have.
Bro, that's my point. That is the exact equivalent.
Oh, but you're not doing equivalent. You're not doing equivalent because you're saying that at this point we are right this second after 6 years, which is where Arteta is. Klopp's won more. Do you get it?
Okay, hold on.
Where we are right now, at this point we are right now, Klopp has won Champions League, Premier League, Super Cup. He's won all that already. He's done all that. So you keep saying if he did it, he's won more in 9 years. And I'm saying to you, he's just matched him in those 9 years. He hasn't done more. And Klopp's already still ahead because he did it quicker. Klopp's already ahead.
No, Klopp can't be ahead until Arteta matches his 9 years.
Until Arteta matches his 9 years.
Yes, because you can only judge them because by your point, Arteta won his first trophy less than 6 months into the job before Klopp won his whatever he won after 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we saying with that Arteta won before Klopp? What are we saying on that?
You're saying Arteta won in his first trophy in 6 months, and I'm saying so what you do once you've got to that point, because basically it's about who can come up with an argument that makes more sense, isn't it? So Arteta won the trophy quicker than Klopp did, in their tenure. All right, that's fair. And then Klopp will say, but I won. What trophy did I win? I won the Premier League and the Champions League.
This is what I'm saying. If Arteta does it this season, yeah, because he's already won the FA Cup, yeah. If he wins the League Cup, yeah, that's something that Klopp has won. And then with the league, that's something that Klopp did once. Yeah. And Arteta wins that. And then Arteta wins the Champions League. I'm not saying all these things are gonna happen. Yeah. Then Arteta has done more in less time than Klopp did.
How is it more in less time? He's matched it.
Huh?
How is it more in less time? He's matched it.
All right. Let me even dead my argument, yeah, and even say, as like I said earlier, yeah, this is Arteta's first job at the age of.
No, but that's 40. A whole different point.
No, hold on. That's how I started. That's how I started it. That's how I started. I gave you
that's a whole different point.
No, I gave you the age of Pep when Pep came over here. Yeah, I don't know how old Klopp was when he came here. Yeah. In managerial terms, Arteta's learning. Yeah, and I'm saying if Arteta wins the Premier League, yeah, in this time, he's matched whatever Klopp did in the Premier League. He's matched him. Premier League. He's matched that. Liverpool fans can cry about that.
All right, cool. All right, watch this then. So would you say then that Arne Slot has matched Klopp in the Premier League?
Yes, he has. Of course he has. He's matched his Premier League legacy. Of course he has.
That don't make sense.
What do you mean don't make sense? How many Premier Leagues has Klopp won?
So Ranieri.
How many Premier Leagues has Klopp won?
One. So
how many Premier Leagues has Klopp won?
One.
They're equal.
That's what I'm saying. So you're saying. So basically, what you're saying is Ranieri has matched Klopp.
Who?
Claudio Ranieri for Leicester. He's matched Klopp because
Klopp matched him.
So what you're basically saying is it's just based on just the numbers. That you're just going based on the numbers, isn't it? You're not going based on anything else. What else we're going by is one, the amount of time it took. Two, what type of title. So, for example, Claudio Ranieri, his title is far more impressive than Arne Slot's, isn't it?
Whose title?
Claudio Ranieri left with Leicester. That's a far more impressive Premier League win than Arne Slot last year at Liverpool, innit? You know what I'm saying? You gotta gauge what type of the scenario, what type of situation we're in, innit? When you're talking about Arteta and Klopp, yeah, Klopp was he had to sell remember when they had to sell their best player and all that type of stuff. He had to go and build a team with Mane from Southampton, Robertson from Hull. It does matter though. That does matter because you saw the process of what he was forced to sell his best player in Coutinho to challenge for the top honors. You're ignoring all that.
Then why did he only win it once?
So because Pep Guardiola's a better manager than him.
He only won it once with all these great players.
So what point are you making? What point are you making that Arteta is better than Klopp? I'm saying, and you said Arteta is better than Klopp. Then what point are you making? What's your overall point?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No, but what is your overall point? If he matches him,
bro, I said something and then you said something else. I said if Arteta wins the Premier League, and I strictly kept it to the Premier League, yeah, you expanded it, yeah. I said cool. In the Premier League, if Arteta wins the league, yeah, in like this year, he is matched Klopp already. If he wins next year, he has surpassed Klopp. If he wins a Champions League and whatever comes with that, he's matched Klopp in that competition. But in terms of the league, whatever Klopp has done in the league, Arteta is about to match it. That's why the season before, 23-24 season, Liverpool fans were like, oh yeah, we want Arsenal to win the league, yeah. And then as soon as they clocked, this ain't even my words, yeah. As soon as they clocked that if Arteta won the league, it meant he's matched Klopp, they started cheering for Man City.
I get what you're saying. Like
so what I'm saying is if Arteta wins the league now, yeah, in the league terms, all right, cool. Klopp has the Champions League. Arteta might win that. I don't know, but I know he's more certain to win the Premier League than the Champions League. Yeah, the same with the League Cup. In the next, Arteta's been there 6 years. In the next 2 years, let's say he adds something else to that. He's already matched and probably surpass Klopp.
So is he a better manager than Klopp? Is that what your point is?
I said he will be. That's my point. Because you're talking about you don't think he'll get to Pep. To get to Pep, you have to surpass Klopp. My point being, he's already closer to Pep, to Klopp than he is Pep.
No,
and
but
he can achieve that.
You have to surpass Klopp, but it's not Klopp that he has to surpass to get to Pep. He has to surpass Mourinho. He has to surpass.
Nah, forget those guys. I'm not mentioning Mourinho. I'm talking Klopp.
I know. But what I'm saying is, the point I'm making is, if you're saying that he's already got Klopp is not near Pep. Like, I think
how many Champions League did Mourinho win in England?
I don't know. No, I have to Google it.
None. He didn't win a Champions League.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, but what's your point then? What are you saying?
If you're talking about managers that have won it all, Pep and Klopp are there. They've won it all.
Yeah.
So I'm not talking about Mourinho because he hasn't won it all in England.
Mm-hmm.
Now the two managers that have done that are the two that we're talking about. Mourinho doesn't come to that. Wenger doesn't come to that. Alex Ferguson, he's won it all, but I don't think. Who knows? Arteta might surpass him, but I don't know. But in terms of the 10-year mark, he's gonna have to be there longer than 10 years for me to have that conversation. Because Fergie was at United for damn near 30 years. Do you get what I'm saying? And so I'm not having that conversation. But I'm talking in terms of like this time frame, Klopp and Pep. Yeah. I'm saying is Arteta's probably closer to achieving what Klopp has done in less time because it took Klopp 9 years to do all of that. Arteta's currently in his 6th year.
You keep saying that.
It's 9 years. You're just being. I don't know what you're being. You're being difficult with it, bro. Like,
no, I'm being serious. You keep saying that, and I'm trying to figure out why you keep saying it from when he left.
For 9 years.
But you keep saying the same thing. You keep saying it took him 9 years to do it. It didn't take him 9 years.
Huh?
It didn't take him 9 years, bro.
But he was at Liverpool for 9 years. Whether it took him 2 years, it
matters. That matters. The time frame matters, bro. The time frame is what determines.
9 years. I don't understand this.
He was at Liverpool for 9 years, but it doesn't mean that it took him 9 years to win it.
No,
I'm saying.
No, it took him because that's
Arteta went trophyless for what, five and a bit years, yeah, 5.5 years or 6 years. He went trophyless for, fair enough, cool. So in that time when Arteta was going trophyless, Klopp was winning the biggest trophies in the world, and not only that as well, not only in the year that he didn't win anything, there was a year, where he got to the Champions League final. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
But didn't win. Now, of course, anyone's going to say, if you don't win, you don't win. That's fair. Mm-hmm. But the journey does matter. He got to the Champions League final, didn't win. Then he won it the year after. But then there was a year later that he was in all 4 competitions. They thought they were going to do the quad. Remember that? And then they didn't win anything.
Bro, you can even go back before that. He took them to a Europa League final, and they lost that. I'm not even talking about Champions League.
I know.
You seem to think Klopp came England and just started winning.
No, I don't think that. I don't think he came to England and just started winning.
Okay, by your metric here, we should only count the years Klopp won stuff at Liverpool and then forget and leave it there. So if Klopp won a champion, if Klopp won all these trophies in 3 years, that should be how long Klopp that should be how long.
That don't make sense what you're saying, bro.
What you're saying don't make sense. I'm saying
what you're saying. Like, obviously, the time frame matters.
In 9 years, how many trophies did Klopp win in 9 years?
That's a different question. That's a different question.
No, it's the same question. I'm framing it so you can understand it.
In 9 years, how many trophies did Klopp win? Is a different question to how long it took to win those trophies.
That's not what I said, though. I never said that.
But the reason why he was there for 9 years was because he had won those trophies previously. This is the point we're having. Arteta is, in theory, is lucky to still have a job because it took him so long. That's the point you're missing. Yes, we stuck by it.
It took Arteta 6 months. It didn't take him long. It took him 6 months.
Yes,
you're talking about trophies. It took him less than 6 months.
Right, but I'm talking about now. We're talking about that. Well, how comes if we took him 6 months and he won a trophy so early? Why was people talking about him getting a sack?
Everything else around that, but we'll talk. That's a different conversation.
No, but it's the same conversation because it's the trophies that you win.
All right,
that are now going to determine.
I think I've clocked what it is now. You're saying something different to what I'm saying. You're saying how long it took Klopp to achieve that, and I'm saying
ages ago. What you did?
No, but that's your argument. That's not my argument. My argument still remains. In 9 years, Klopp won what he won in 9 years. The same way Wenger won 3 Premier Leagues in 20 years or 18 years. It's still he won 3 Premier Leagues in that.
Yeah, but that's the point. Yeah, but this is the point. This is the point I'm trying to make. You see, when Wenger won those titles, yeah, and he had a year, then he won it, then he won it straight away, then he had an invincible, and he won it. In the period that he was winning those titles, is when you was in the midst of Wenger winning titles. When he gets to 20 years and he's only won 3 Premier League titles, all of a sudden people say, hold on, his record ain't even that good.
But that's a different conversation.
It's not, though.
It's a different listen,
let me tell you what. Let me tell you
what you do within the time frame is a different conversation, bro.
It's not, though, because that's the point I'm making with Arteta up to this point. Up to this point, they will say, okay, cool. You're saying what did Klopp win in 9 years, yeah? Mm-hmm. That's what you're saying right now, yeah? Mm-hmm. So let's go to your argument. What did Klopp win in 9 years is what matters. All right, cool. What has Arteta won in 6 years?
FA Cup.
And that's it. Is that good enough?
Is that good enough? No, it's not.
Well, that's the point.
But again,
don't add context now. Don't add context now.
No, but nobody's made this argument but you. I have not made this argument.
You did. You said what did Klopp win in 9 years? And I'm saying to you, it's not just about what he won in 9 years until his career is finished at Liverpool. I'm saying at the point he won up to a certain point quicker than what Arteta won at the same point. That's how you judge it. You can't judge it after 9 years unless Arteta's been there for 9 years.
You can only judge it from Klopp's appointment to the end of his appointment, because otherwise it wouldn't be fair. Because if you're doing it on, all right, cool. If you want to do it your way, yeah, then your way, which is Arteta won an FA Cup in the 6 months, yeah. And then Klopp, it took him about 5 years before he won anything at Liverpool, yeah.
Didn't take him 5 years. Why do you keep saying that?
Do the Googles. You think this guy just walked in and just started winning? 2015 to 2020. How many years is that? Or 2019, 20? Yeah.
It didn't take him 5 years.
How many years it took him? 4 years, 5 years? How long do you think it took him? How long do you think it took him? Before you Google it, how long do you think it took him?
It didn't take him 5 years.
How long do you think it took him?
I'm gonna Google it now. I'm not 100%
no, don't
sure.
Google it, but give me a rough estimate. How long do you think it took him?
3 years, maybe?
No, definitely not 3 years. Definitely not 3 years.
It said it took him nearly 4 years to win his first trophy with the club. Yeah? So it took him nearly 4 years, which is 3 years.
What year was his first time?
And it says the Champions League, and I don't even know if that was that his first trophy.
His first trophy was a League Cup.
I don't know if they're classing Carabao.
His first trophy was Carabao Cup. That was his first trophy.
What was?
Carabao Cup.
So I'm saying, hey, I don't even know. I'm not a Liverpool fan. I don't know the ins and outs.
That's what I'm saying. I know he didn't walk in and just started winning. He took them to finals. They lost a couple finals.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But again, my point still remains, yeah? If Arteta leaves Arsenal after 9 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Arteta leaves Arsenal after 9 years, yeah, then we can look and say, all right, in 9 years, all Arteta won was the FA Cup. But in that 9 years, Klopp won everything. Yeah?
It says within 5 years, he delivered Liverpool's first league title, a Champions League, a Club World Cup, a Super Cup in 5 years.
No, that's inaccurate.
But it says within 5 years, he delivered a league title, a Champions League, a Club World Cup, and a Super Cup within 5 years.
Which 5 years? He didn't do that within 5 years, unless they're marking a 5 year. He didn't do that because he didn't win a treble. He didn't win everything in one season. His first title was like 2019 or something like that. First thing he won.
Yeah, that's within 5 years. He got appointed in 2015, and he won the Champions League. He won the Champions League in 2018, in 2019.
So he won what in 2019?
Yeah, so he got appointed in 2015 and won the Champions League in 2019.
The Champions League in the Champions League in 2019.
Yeah, so he won everything within 5 years. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. So at this point, with Arteta, he'd already won everything.
My point still stands though, because we're still judging them 9 years by 9 years. Because he can't have more time. He's had more time to win stuff than Arteta has. He's had 9 years.
No, he hasn't had more time. He's done it already.
No. He's had already 9 years. He had 9 years.
He hasn't had 9 years.
Why did he walk out after he did? Why did he walk out after he did it?
But he hasn't had 9 years. He's had 5 years.
No.
You keep saying 9 years. You keep talking about the years after he's won it. At this point where Arteta is right now with Arsenal, yeah, Klopp has already won everything.
Brother,
already. It's done already.
And he stayed further. Why did he just all right, do you know what? I won everything. I'm done. Bye, everyone. Finished. He didn't. Because he tried to win something. He didn't. He couldn't. He had 9 years and he left. He bounced. What? So when Arteta gets to 9 years, for instance, Arteta could do all of that next year.
And he would have still done it in 7 years. It's still later. It's still left more time.
He had 9 years. He had more time to do it.
What are you talking about?
What? Had more time to do it.
How?
He was there 9 years.
He hasn't got more time. Arteta's had more time. Klopp had more time.
How long was Klopp had more time? Am I going mad there, people?
You are going mad.
How many years was Klopp at Liverpool?
What is wrong with you?
I don't understand how.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
How many years was Klopp at Liverpool?
He was there for 9 years. Yeah,
right.
He was there for 9 years.
Right.
But Arteta has had more time than Klopp.
No, Arteta hasn't had more time. Arteta's had 6 years. Klopp had 9 years to do it. I get your argument. I get your argument. You're marking it to the point where Arteta is now. But no, that doesn't really rise because
that's how you judge it.
He had wiggle room of 9 years.
No,
until Arteta gets the same wiggle room as 9 years.
He didn't know, but even if Arteta wins what Klopp won next year, he's still done it in more time. Klopp has done it before him.
Klopp had 9 years to do it.
What are you talking about?
Klopp had 9 years to do it. He didn't do it.
What are you talking about? He didn't do it in 9 years. He did it in 5 years. What are you not understanding?
So your point is, why didn't Klopp just walk out after the 6 years? What was the extra 3 years for?
He wanted to win more.
Right. He couldn't. Or didn't.
Well, that's neither. Didn't he win the League Cup before he left?
I don't know.
I saw he won the League Cup before he left.
My point still, you can't. It's like when people say, it's like when people are comparing like Saka and Salah, yeah, age for age, yeah. Oh yeah, what was Saka doing? What was Salah doing at 24 compared to what Saka was doing at 24? You can't judge it like that. Judge when Saka gets to the age of let's say Salah retires at 33. Then you judge their whole career, yeah, and say, okay, cool. By the time Saka got to 33, he scored this amount of goals, won these amount of trophies. But you can't judge Saka yet because Salah is older. Salah has had more time. Until then, you compare the two and say, all right, in that time, this is how many goals this guy scored. This is how many trophies he's won.
You can't. That doesn't make sense. What you're saying. Let me tell you why it doesn't make sense. What you're saying. It doesn't make sense. What you're saying. I'm going to tell you why it don't make sense. Yeah, it's because Busquets, I think, had won everything by 21 years old. He'd won everything by the age of 21. I think it was 21 years old. He'd won the World Cup, the Champions League, the Euros, I think he'd won everything by the age of 21 or something like that. Don't quote me on that. Something like that, early 20s or something like that. Yeah, you can't say it took Busquets 35 years to win everything. It didn't take him 35 years. He won it by 20. He won it by early 20s.
You're definitely making a different argument to what I'm making.
It's not.
I think that's what it is, bro. You're making your argument. I'm making my argument, bro. I think that's what it is.
Your argument is it took Klopp 9 years to win everything. It didn't. It took him 5 years. That's the point.
Cool. Maybe we'll frame the question. In 9 years, Klopp won. Boom, 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 boom.
That's a different question, bro.
Boom. That's what in 9 years. No one says Klopp was at Liverpool. Your argument is different to mine. That's what it is, bro.
By this point, yeah, in Arteta's career, Klopp had already won everything. He'd already won everything. By this point, he'd won everything.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, so when we're talking about Arteta and we're talking about this stuff now,
and in 9 years, when Arteta, if let's say hypothetically, Arteta leaves Arsenal in what is it, this is going into the 7th season. Yeah? What this is 6th season now, yeah.
Yeah.
And 6th season, 3 more years, 3 more seasons. Arteta walks out and he has a Premier League, two Premier Leagues. Huh?
Yeah.
Arteta was appointed in 2020.
Yeah.
And we're in 2026, yeah. This season ends in 2026, yeah. And let's say Arteta walks out and he's been at Arsenal 9 years, and in that time he's won 2 Premier Leagues, 2 FA Cups, League Cup, 2 Champions League, Club World Cup, whatever Klopp has done, yeah, up until the 9 years. Who's the better manager in that time?
If they've been there for the same amount of time.
Yeah, in 9 years.
And they've won the same thing, or Arteta's won more.
Arteta's won more.
Yeah, then you can say Arteta's better than Klopp if he's won more. You got an argument for that. But
in the 9 years, that's why that's why it's important. That's why I keep bringing up the 9 years. Klopp was at Liverpool for 9 years. Like if Arteta stays in that time frame and does either the same or more, then he's either equal or
not
more.
The same. He can't do the same. If he does the same, Klopp's still better. He did it.
I'm going, man. I'm going.
If he does the same before we leave, if he does the same, Klopp can say, "I did it quicker than you."
That's his. Whatever he says, he can say that.
But it's the truth.
Cool. It's factual, but it's also factual that after 9 years, if Arteta has more, Arteta can say, "Well, I want more."
After 9 years. But Arteta,
that's what I'm saying. Like, we're saying different things. Like we're saying the same thing. You're saying it. You're using speed. I'm using distance.
But why are you using distance?
Why are you using speed?
There's no need to use distance.
Why using speed? There's no need to go fast.
It's a 100-meter race. There's no need
to go fast. It's a marathon.
No, it's only a marathon. Yeah, when you're judging longevity of the manager. It's not a marathon when you're judging it up to this point with Arteta. Klopp's already left.
And if you want to make it even more crazy, yeah. If you want to make it even more crazy, yeah.
Don't say something extra.
If you want to make it more crazy, yeah.
Don't say extra stuff.
Klopp at 42, 42. What was he Klopp's been in management longer than Arteta.
Oh, bro,
since you want to talk about speed, yeah. When did Klopp win his first trophy?
What's your point there? That Arteta's legacy.
You're doing speed. I don't get.
Listen, I hope Arteta.
I understand why you're driving fast, bro. Chill. There's a whole lot of space and there's a lot of miles to cover. Chills. 9 years.
Well, I don't know, man. This is a nice convo to clip anyway. It's a good clip. It's what me and Strict all do. This is what we do. We bring entertainment, man. You're not entertained. What's going on, man? Strict a mad man.
Remember, on both channels, man. Hit the likes, man. Hit the likes on
channels, man. It's streaming to both.
Do you know what I'm saying? And Strict. Hit the likes. Hit the hype. Do all of that. But we ain't even gotten into the Leverkusen game. We spent so much on time and
distance. I know.
Let's just touch into it quick before.
Yeah, let's touch on that quickly.
Obviously, 1-0.
1-0.
Away. What do you
I
think?
feel
What do
like
you think we'll do tomorrow?
we got away with that one. I think I was a bit irritated with it because I was thinking, oh, it's going to derail the confidence and the mindset and the good feeling of we've been having, but we got away with it. Havertz bailed us out. Got a soft penalty for Madueke case. Madueke came on, changed the game. He came on, changed the game, obviously.
Yeah,
and they bailed us out. Soft penalty, but it puts us heavily in favourite position, man. I'm saying we're in serious position. And the funny thing, what I like about it the most is Chelsea, Tottenham, Man City, all entertaining. Why are you losing games then if it's so entertaining? Because everyone's talking about how uninspiring our football is, but we're the only team that's not going to the next ground struggling. Everyone else is 3 goals down. But it's entertaining football, right? That's what matters, right?
Oh, it's definitely entertaining to us. Tell you that.
It's going to be a hard game for Leverkusen on our ground. Whether they win or lose, it's going to be they're going to come out of that ground with a battle on their hands. That's what I do know. I think
going back to that Leverkusen game, yeah. Did you think it was a case of us not playing well, or is it Leverkusen playing well? Like which one do you reckon?
I feel like our game is now based on efficiency. It's not based on playing well anymore. I think this is what Arsenal fans have got to understand. The way we play is not based on whether we play well or not. If we play well, we can win. If we play badly, we can win. If we play okay, we can win. Our game is based on efficiency. There's a lot of players that are efficient. Players like Urian Timber, who doesn't have to play really well to have a good game. Players like Declan Rice, he doesn't have to play really well to have a good game. Jordan Henderson, James Milner. These guys are steady eddies. That's what our football team is now. It's a steady eddy team. It's not a team that is a razzmatazz team that needs players to play well to win. You take out Eze, put in Odegaard, the team's the same. You take out Saka, put in Madueke. You take out our team is not based on individual players playing for us to win anymore. You have to understand that. Arteta's built a machine. He hasn't built an individual team. We don't need Havertz to. If Havertz plays or Gyökeres plays, it makes no difference. It literally makes no difference who plays in our team. Like the team is built to withstand every type of element in a football match, and that's what Arteta has built. So people need to stop looking at Arsenal playing well and actually look at what this team is efficient. And most of the time, even if they're not playing well, they're probably not going to lose the game. Go to Germany, get a 1-0 draw against Leverkusen. I would have taken that before the game all day.
Nah, I thought we played, bro. I thought we was disappointing, man. Honestly, like that, and I get the machine argument that you're making. I think for most games that's been the case, but that game was shocking, bro. Like didn't try, didn't really push, didn't really force. It was like, bro, Leverkusen, 7th or 6th in the Bundesliga, and I know that doesn't necessarily translate to mean that we should beat them. But if Arsenal gone up a gear in that game, walked out of there with at least 2-1, 2-0, at least, it just felt like
we wouldn't have though. We stayed in the game. We weren't. They were better than us. Why? Sometimes we've got to look at the game and the management of the game.
We didn't go up a gear.
But the
Saka wasn't doing anything. Zubimendi wasn't doing anything. Eze wasn't doing anything.
But it's the same as against Brighton. When we played Brighton, they were better than us. We still came away with a win.
I think we allowed them. Allowed them to have the ball.
Who? Brighton?
Yeah, we were sloppy. You call it efficient, cool. But there's some games where we actually don't have control in the game. But we stay in the game by not conceding goals.
Brighton had no chances.
You said yourself the Leverkusen game, we got away with one.
Yeah, we did.
If we got away with one. That's the total opposite of efficient.
No. I understand that, but what I'm saying is, in relation to getting away with one, I'm talking about in terms of how we played and that. In relation to being efficient, I'm talking about. I never thought in that game, like. Even if we had lost 1-0, we was not lucky, but it's like, okay, we got a 1-0 and we take it back to the Emirates. It's that type of team. Like, it'll be a completely different game this week.
Well, I'm hoping so.
It'll be a completely different game at the
Can't
Emirates.
play that bad, bro. Like that game was
And even
bad.
extra time, even if it goes to extra time, it's still at home.
I think there's games that we should be able to be like being convincing. The league is different because the league you've got other games. Champions League, we're in knockouts now, bro.
Yeah.
You can't afford to be playing around. It's not the league, bro. The league, you've still got what, 6-7 games, like 7 games remaining. Literally, we've got 90 minutes. We've got 90 minutes, and anything can go on in that 90 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And if we don't step up in the Champions League, like we've been doing, then we get punished, bro. Home or away. Like the fact that they scored from a set piece, the fact that they had a chance before the set piece annoyed the hell out of me. You can see, like, I couldn't see where our goal was going to come from, to be honest. I couldn't see where we was going to score. That's not efficient to me. If I can't see where our next meal is coming from, then I'm not rich, bro. I'm poor. If I don't know where my next meal is coming from, then it means I got no money in my pocket. And if I can't see where my next goal is coming from, then I can't say we're efficient. I think if anything, you can say we are lucky, and I agree with you there. But I don't think we can be lucky and efficient. Those two are.
I agree with that. I agree with that, actually. I do agree with that. But I do think we've got to be careful not to overanalyze a 1-1 draw at Leverkusen. It's a 2-legged fixture. I mean, the amount of times that we've been better than a team and not come out with the points over the years, I'm not gonna like kind of go mad at the team for now being on the other end of the stick.
Yeah,
like a lot of the times we used to batter Brighton, and they remember what happened last year. Ollie Watkins of the Emirates scored his last minute goal, killed our title hopes and all of that type of stuff. That ain't happening this year. Arteta doesn't let that happen. He learns from it. One thing about Arteta, he learns from his mistakes. That's one thing he does. You don't track back. Like Eze didn't track back against Villa. Say no more. You're not playing for like 2 months. I bet you Eze don't make that mistake again.
Fucking made it the other game against Leverkusen.
No, he didn't. He fell. He slipped in there.
Even before that chance, he weren't tracking his man. If you go and watch it again.
But nah, if you watch Eze, he runs everywhere, bro. This is the hardest I've ever seen Eze work, bro. He works hard.
Eze does a lot of like, I look like I'm working hard sometimes, bro. Like there's no actual substance.
The last couple of weeks I've watched him. He's worked hard, man. He's
improved, hard. But some of it sometimes is. Well, you should be working hard. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, true.
I shouldn't be praising you for that. That's your job.
It's true, but you don't get away with it in this team. Like you can't cut corners in this team.
You can't cut corners. But I do think tomorrow, I think the pressure lifted off from the Everton game, and knowing that we've got a League Cup final, I think the Premier League pressure will come off, and the energy from Saturday's game hopefully is still at the crowd. You know, the bars, the joy is still there. I think we can come through it. I don't know. What you saying for like score predictions and that?
I think we go through. I think we do end up going through.
Because all we need is a win, isn't it? All we need is a win.
So all we need is a win, yeah. All we need is a win. It's no away goals anymore. So I do think
Timber's out. Timber's out. Well, he didn't train today. Odegaard didn't train either. Are you sticking with the same team? Like who you starting with?
Well, Ben White's there, Mosquera's there. They're both there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm sticking with the same team, bro. Like I don't see any reason to change a winning team.
So what? With the same Havertz up top.
No, not Havertz. Gyökeres. Sorry, Gyökeres starts for me.
Okay, Gyökeres and then left wing.
And Madueke on the left wing. See, this is the thing about me. You know what I think about where Saka should play. So, you know what I think. Saka will be in the 10, Eze left, Madueke right. That's what I'm doing.
All right. What's Arteta doing? What do you think he's doing?
Arteta's going to go Eze 10. Probably Trossard on the left. Maybe Saka right. Probably what he'll do. Or he might go Martinelli left, actually, because Martinelli, he'll get space against Leverkusen in the attack.
So Martinelli, Gyökeres, Saka, and then
this is madness, by the way. Off works jams, madness, but hey. We got Laurie. Now, can I join the stream? The stream's finished now anyway, my G.
Stricto, what you think Odegaard on the left side? No.
That sounds mad.
It sounds mad, but actually he's mad enough to work. What, left 8?
No, left wing.
Huh? Left wing. Now that's crazy.
No chance.
Now, clarify what you mean left side. Or the left wing or left 8?
I meant off the left side, he said. I meant off the left side. Yeah, left wing. So he means left wing.
Never. But hold on. Nah.
See, I told you that's what he meant. Nah, man.
Not the wing, bro. Not the wing.
Yeah, mad, man.
Not the wing. Nah. And okay, so midfield 3. You going with your midfield 3?
I'm going the same Zubimendi, Rice, and Eze. But me, I would go, like I say, Saka in the 10, but he's going to go Eze in the 10.
On defense is obviously. Actually, now defense is interesting though. I think the left side of defense is interesting. Hincapié or Calafiori?
Well, I don't mind either.
You got to pick.
That's
why it's interesting.
I would go. I just always feel Calafiori is the main man, bro. Like, that's my guy. I just feel like he's just a nasty threat over there. Hincapié is not really a threat. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a defensive demon, you get me? Calafiori is just a maverick. So I'm going to go. I'll go Calafiori. I always pick Calafiori, but he's injury prone, isn't he? So.
All right. So Calafiori, and then obviously Gabby, Saliba, and then I think Ben White. Over Mosquera?
Nah, Mosquera. Yeah, just for playing time.
I think I agree with you, actually. I'll go Mosquera, Saliba, Gabby. Now, actually, I'll go Ben White. Ben White, Saliba, Gabby, Hincapié. And then Zubimendi, man, I could do with this guy bench, but I know you won't bench him. So it'll be Rice, Zubi, Eze, and then the front 3, Trossard, Havertz, and Madueke. So I'll put Saka on the bench and then wait to see.
Yeah, no, I'm not putting Saka on the bench. Well, I understand what you're saying. Odegaard, I mean, Madueke's been playing well, so I can't complain. But like I said, I'll just go Madueke right, Saka in the 10, Eze left. That's what I would do. That would be my forward line. I think that forward line is the line that creates the most balance, and he puts the players where they need to be. Eze really needs to be on the left. He's too passive in the centre, and Saka needs to be in the 10. I've been saying this for long.
I don't know if Eze on the left is so predictable because he's not going to go on the outside. He's going to always want to come in.
Yeah, but that's what we need, a player that can play football on the left. He's a better version of Trossard.
But then he will just crowd the middle again.
But he's a goal-scoring left-sided player. I need him out there, man. I don't need him in the middle. In the middle, he's not in the game enough. I need him on the left. But we'll see.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what the lineup is tomorrow. Quick match predictions. Quick one.
I think we win 2-0 or 3-1 by 2 goals.
Two. Okay, so two goal swing.
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, I want to. But you're always keeping it 2 again, bro.
What's that got to do with your prediction, bro? What's your prediction, bro?
I don't understand. What's your why it's always. I'm not gonna ask you, like I know what you're gonna say. Because now I feel like I gotta say something different.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just be yourself, innit?
1-0.
1-0, yeah. Close game.
And
close on
1-0 and Big Gabby to score. 30-yard strike.
He hasn't scored for a minute still.
Yeah, so 1-0 Big Gabby. And yeah, guys, well, that's it for this week. We've obviously almost done 2 hours, which is not usually our thing. It's usually an hour long. So yeah, big up all you guys in the chat. Big up the tribe. Make sure you subscribe to both channels, Famzone TV and Stricto Strict. Make sure you show Famzone TV some love. Go to his channel right now. Go to his last video, like it and hype it for no damn reason.
You know that. And vice versa, man.
So do that.
DG, you missed the whole back and forth between me and Stricto for about an hour, fam. Don't worry, I'm gonna clip it and put it out tomorrow.
So yeah, you guys make sure you know what I'm saying, make sure not even just even like it. Watch the content. It's great content from Famzone TV. So yeah, make sure you like hit the likes before we leave. But on that note, make sure you like, share, subscribe, whatever it is that these other YouTubers tell you to do.
But do it for us. You know the pattern. Make sure you go over to Stricto Strict as well. It's dual streaming on both channels. We'll see you next Monday, 7 p.m. The Arsenal way. You know the pattern. Be there or be square. See you next week, man.